Hello, hello. Good
Hello,
evening, bro.
welcome to another episode of Brothers in Orange and Blue. I'm your host and brother Zachary Smouse, and to my right is my brother Terry Rattle. Hope you guys are doing good today.
Absolutely. Good evening, Broncos country. So, what do we got? Yes, please like, share, and subscribe. All right. So, should Denver pick a quarterback with their first round pick? Why or why not? No, I don't think. 9 is kind of, I think, too low to pick, or too high to pick a project, too low to pick somebody who's possibly going to replace Drew Lock. Nah, they have way too many other needs. There's still a chance. There's still a chance for Drew Lock. He has a sliver of hope in my mind.
I don't think they should because they need to get the defense built up.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We'll see if, I still think they're giving him 2021, even with Peyton coming in. I mean, there's a little bit of hubbub about Peyton not going to the Senior Bowl, but he did say in his opening press conference that he was going to be in on every deal that happened, whether they went for it or not. He wanted to be in on every transaction that was going to transpire in the NFL. So you can't really go to the Senior Bowl and do that at the same time, I guess. So I don't look that much into it.
In my honest opinion, Broncos really need to see Lock under a full season.
Yeah, full season. Knock on wood, he doesn't get hurt. Shermer schemes up some new stuff for him. Maybe he can figure out a way to throw it to Noah Fant in the second half of games. That would probably help. Right on, Duke. We love you, brother. Miss you, man. So if we choose a quarterback in the first round, does this mean Drew Lock's days are limited? Or is it a sign that Peyton wants to push Lock and see what he can become? I think it's kind of both. A little bit of both. You think of, the only kind of similar situations that happened in the last draft, I guess, like Philly drafting Jalen Hurts in the second round, and the Packers moving up to take Love in the first. Kind of, but the more the Phillies one. I mean, you just gave the guy. It's not the same thing, but you just gave Wentz a bunch of money, and then you draft Jalen Hurts. You move up like in the second round to draft Drew Lock because he fell there. But now you're drafting another quarterback. I just don't think at 9 quarterback is a good pick for us.
I just don't see an outstanding quarterback in this class.
Well, and not at pick 9, right? Maybe if we had the second or third pick, we might take a flyer on Fields or like Wilson or something like that. But not at 9. It's a little bit too far down. We'll get a damn good cornerback. I'm sure of that. Or if he decides to trade that pick, who would we trade it for?
If Peyton gets a quarterback, I really believe that it'll be to help Locke push himself.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, bro. I mean, maybe there's a guy they like a little bit farther down. Maybe third or fourth round. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Maybe getting a guy that can throw, go play in Buffalo or places like that where it's windy and actually throw an out. Like you can actually get the ball to the sidelines and down the field a little bit. That would be cool. Especially, who was it? Brandon Allen was starting last year in Buffalo. Couldn't even throw an out route 15 yards. Yeah, third or fourth round if we take a quarterback that has, maybe we get the next Dak Prescott. You never know. And, if Drew Lock can't stay healthy,
I just believe this season will be such more improved with Sutton back.
Oh, absolutely. Having Sutton is going to be huge. I mean, just having that guy. I mean, Tim Patrick stepped up too. I mean, keep Locke, sign Lattimore from the Saints, the Aints. Come on, Duke. The free agent draft. I think so. Bringing it in. Andy Dalton, the Red Rifle. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, dude. Don't text and drive. It's like a $300 ticket here for crying out loud. Andy Dalton, honestly, I'd rather bring in like if we get like Fitzpatrick, man, Fitzmagic. He's a guy who would push Drew Lock and teach him at the same time. Like, because I think Drew Lock is still in that kind of college state where he's waiting for guys to get open. In the NFL, they're not really going to get open. You just got to throw the ball. You just got to throw it and trust your throw. And if you're good enough, it'll get to where it's supposed to be. And if you're not, you won't be in the league in a couple of years. Pretty simple.
I think Fitz would be the best mentor rather than Flunko.
Oh yeah. Well, he'd be. Yeah. At least he would actually try and, impart some of his knowledge. Is I just think, like would I want Fitzpatrick starting the whole year? Probably not. But like for 3 or 4 games, man, he's Fitzmagic. He can be Fitzmagic, and then all of a sudden he throws like 6 interceptions. But that's basically his career.
Yeah, and I think he'd be a good backup.
Yeah. Well, it'd be like he'd be another quarterback coach, really. He'd be good. Oh boy. You knew something like that was coming, bro. Okay. Back on track. Eyes forward, soldier.
Duke and his midgets.
I know. It's something we just have to accept as brothers. We still love them. Last question. Peyton wants to see what Locke really has. Does he think Locke can take necessary steps to develop in the way Josh Allen has? Yeah, I think, especially like, like there's everybody wants the quarterback to come out first year and just like guns blazing. Well, it never really used to be like that in the past. Like there was a few guys back in the day, like obviously Elway and Marino and guys like that come out of college and they're boom. But there's other guys that that take a few years to figure shit out, right? You know, like even Brett Favre. Did he get released? I'm not sure if he got released or traded. I can't remember. But I mean, you know, they didn't think he'd be any good in Atlanta, and he goes to Green Bay and he's in the Hall of Fame. So and there's been a lot of guys that have come out in the draft with like even a higher pedigree than Locke that didn't even do as well as he did. So, or he has. What's up?
I really see Locke improving his tactics like Josh Allen did, steps per year.
Yeah, if he stays dedicated enough, and you know, like obviously it's right now with all the shit going on, right? A lot of it's on him. So we'll see what he can figure out. And yeah, like I think I don't think he can get any worse. He still has talent. He still has talent, right? So he can hopefully use that to improve. I think, well, this all I see when, you know, I'm checking stuff out on the internet. First round pick for Matt Stafford. What do you think, bro? No? So many people think it would be a perfect fit on the Broncos. It would probably mean we'd have to get rid of Drew Lock. Yeah, I got you, bro.
Too much to give up.
Yeah. Unless they know they can get some good pieces in the second and third rounds, it's a bit of a gamble. I mean, like, yeah, he's only 30. He's going to be 33 next week. But I mean, how many injuries has the guy had? Like every year. Like, yeah, freaking broken back, man. So, yeah, price is a little bit too high. If he stays healthy, would he be? If he stayed healthy, I'd give him a really good chance of having an awesome year. And Denver's offense would probably have a lot of yards. Like throwing to Sutton and Fant, Judy and Hamler, you know, Alberto, those guys. He'd probably have a really good year. But I mean, the guy had some pretty good receivers in Detroit over the years, and he never won a playoff game. So. Yeah. The more I think about it, the more I kind of like it, but I really don't like it. I don't know if that makes sense. Probably not.
I just don't see it happening because of how the team is built right now.
Yeah, and I mean, even though he's pretty cheap, I think I heard like 20 million this year, 23 next year. Drew Lock's still cheaper. You know, you can still keep the defense fairly intact, maybe even get a guy in free agency to add to the defense, secondary, maybe. Yeah, I think you just have too much to. Well, AR-12 could happen, yeah. I saw a comment that he made yesterday that he sees himself staying with the Packers. So it could happen. It might. Who knows? Might not be this offseason. Maybe next if Locke totally bombs. Right? It's kind of slowing down for me. I'm still on it. It's I just been wait and see every year for wait and see. Maybe this guy will do something. Wait and see. Maybe that guy. Maybe. Oh well, maybe. To that question though, I would definitely rather see him develop. Yeah.
I'm still on it because it hasn't been a full workout season for him yet.
Yeah, that too. He hasn't really had a lot of continuity with really any of his coaches. So at least this year, I don't know what the rules are right now. If they're, I think obviously they're allowed to send the playbooks and stuff to him. I think. I don't know if they're allowed to talk to the coaches yet or whatever, but I mean, I think, another year in the system, and I think you got to give it to him. If you're going to keep Shermer, you should probably keep Locke. Like Duke said, if you can get a guy like Aaron Rodgers, I think you still keep Locke. I don't think Green Bay is going to want him in a trade if they end up trading him or whatever because they have Jordan Love. So
he really needs the continuity.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it turns out, bro. I mean, Powell, Chesh, Chesh Powell. It's awesome. This is true. And Shermer is the one really responsible for shoveling that coal. That's a good analogy, bro. Love it. Log train can only go as fast. Oh, you're such an ass. Oh boy. Yes, definitely. Shout out to Mile High Huddle, Chad and Zach. Thank you for bringing us together last year. Absolutely. Without you, we would not be a brotherhood. Thank you very much. You guys are fucking awesome. And yeah, we're going to dip out here, take a few minutes, and probably jump onto that one. Yes, again, please like, share, subscribe. We're on twice a week. Saturday again, 1:30 Mountain Standard Time. Not Mountain Central Time, but Mountain Standard Time.
I love you all.
All right. Love you all too, right? Zach, love you, brother. Okay. Peace out, Broncos country. Ah, yeah.